Hi everyone. So for this presentation, Sunny, Marjorie, Tiara, and I will focus on COVID-19 and in a social class, and the audience is grade 7, um, and the two goals I will show you later. So the outline for this presentation um, goals for today and the introduction to COVID-19 and its myth, and we will talk about the prevention and reaction and a closing. So the goals for this class is the first one, relay information how to prevent ourselves from getting infected, and also how people should react towards COVID-19.
So, now I'm going to talk to you a little bit about COVID 19, or what's also called coronavirus disease. So, this has been such a popular topic these past few weeks because it's affected us in so many ways. So, it's important for us to know a little bit about this. So, COVID 19 was first found in Wuhan, China in December in 2019, and since then, it's affected more and more people around the world. And the most common symptoms that you might have heard of or seen from social media and other platforms are fever, dry cough, tiredness, and breathing problems. Older people and those with underlying medical problems from the past, like cancer, or are currently experiencing it right now, are more exposed to this illness and are likely to develop serious illness from this virus. Right at this moment, there's also no vaccine or treatment that's known for COVID 19, and the scientists are currently working on that. Some of the myths surrounding this COVID 19 is that it's transmitted through houseflies, and this is simply not true because there's no evidence or cases that have proven this to be true. Another one is that exposing yourself to the sun or temperatures higher than 25 degrees prevent you from getting COVID 19. This is not true because there are cases in humid countries um, of coronavirus. There's another one of this is that being able to hold your breath for 10 seconds or more without coughing or feeling discomfort means you are free from this. This is not true because the safest way and the best way to know this is for you to get a lab test.
So today I will be talking about prevention. So most of us worry about the pandemic in today's world. We are panicking at most times, yet we are doing nothing. Perhaps there are also people who do not care about it. But let us remind ourselves that prevention is better than cure, especially to this virus so-called COVID-19. Here's some prevention from World Health Organization. First, regularly and thoroughly clean your hands with an alcohol-based hand rub or wash them with soap and water. Maintain at least 1 meter to 3 feet distance between yourself and others. Avoid going to crowded places. Avoid touching eyes, nose, and mouth. Then make sure you and the people around you follow good respiratory hygiene. Stay home and self-isolate even when with minor symptoms such as cough, headache, mild fever until you recover. Have someone bring you supplies if you need to leave your house. Wear a mask to avoid infecting others. If you have a fever, cough, and difficulty breathing, seek medical attention, but call by telephone in advance if possible, and follow the directions of your local health authority. Keep up to date on the latest information from trusted sources such as World Health Organization or your local and national health authorities. So those are some ways on how you can prevent getting the virus. But in addition, the best way is not to fully focus ourselves in this pandemic, but to learn and trust the Lord our Creator.
So there are some different reactions of people adjusting when facing the situations. So the situation now is people being isolation at home or the place they are at, and they're not allowed to travel or go outside. So at life aspect, people first buying face mask and storage the food, and also being quarantine time, people delivered food a lot, and there's people cannot go outside to work, so they have less financial support for life. But the good side is people can spend more time with our families and can rest at home and be healthy. And for social, um, we need to keep social distance, so we have less gathering, and we cannot do face-to-face chat, so we choose to do online chat by using internet. And for students, we have online classes, and we staying at home, we feel boring, some people feel depressed, and the commit suicide numbers increased a lot. And there are other aspects, which are the flight halted, so people cannot go outside to travel, and the humors and fake news increasing. And good sides are people help each other as a community, like the some countries get help from other countries get face mask, and students staying at school get food and help from professors also. That's all.
So, in conclusion, we already have a lot of information about COVID-19, of what COVID-19 is and how to prevent it, and how to react with people on the situation of COVID-19. Therefore, according to what we got from this class, I hope you all can cope better in a situation of COVID-19. So, take care, everyone. So